got chills, you guys. I literally got chills. I don't know if you can hear me, but... That's my favorite song in the world. I told you.
When I think back on these times and the dreams we left behind, I'll be glad 'cause I was blessed to get to have you in my life. When I look back on these days, I'll look and see your face. You were right there for me. In my dreams I'll always see you soaring above the
That's crazy. I had no... Okay, so obviously I have to tell you Maddie's story. So a few weeks ago, I don't know how long ago, maybe a month ago, I saw her. No, it had to have been a few weeks ago because we hadn't been in grocery outlet for a while. And I guess to the point where like it wasn't really holiday, and then we went there and it was like Christmas threw up, you know what I mean? In a good way. Like I was like, oh my gosh, how awesome. And I love that they're doing it further out this year, a lot of stores. I love that because it gives us time to like really enjoy each holiday instead of cramming them all into one, because it just gives such a mental pressure to people that's like unnecessary. So anyway, so we went in there, and when we came around the corner, they had this big table, and they always have this table that has like whatever's going on. If it's summer, there's like, you know, tents and beach balls and whatever, you know what I mean? So it was, the last time we were there, it was some holiday decorations, but not that much, you know? Well, this time we came around, it was tons of toys, just tons of toys. And I was like, oh my God. And there she was in the box, and she was the only troll doll. And, you know, that's what I love about grocery outlet. You might have saw the tag at the beginning. You know, it's when things are going out of code, you know, for food, or like when things are like, you know, out of date or whatever. So this, I guess, was $19.99, and it was $12.99. And I said to Ed, I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, you know, it's, you know, my birthday is $12.99. It's almost 13, you know, whatever. So it's like, I said, I can't explain the way I was drawn in by her. Like, I mean, really drawn in, like laser beamed into her. And this was before I realized I was an Arcturian. This is before it hit. And that's why I was crying. I'm probably going to jump all around right now, and I hope I have enough room. And if I don't, I'll do part 2 or I won't. I don't know. But according to all the research I've done, Arcturians are like this color blue, and some are blue and green, or I don't know if they're all blue and green, or some are more blue and more green or whatever, but like, I've always been drawn to this color, and I've always been drawn to the energy of the color. Oh, I'm getting chilled all over my body right now. And, you know, and so I just thought it's really why I was crying right now is I just realized, when that song, like, I asked Spirit to play to be the DJ, you know. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do a video or not. I just said, what's going to be our first song together? Like, what's going to be because she's my new mascot. So I'm like, what's going to be our theme? What's going to be our song, you know? And so the song that was playing when it first started, that was the song. And then I heard that she wanted me to open her in front of you guys. And so I was like, okay, because I wasn't sure if she wanted to have a moment, just me and her, or if she, you know, I wasn't sure. So it just feels so awesome to hold her and have her, and have her so close to me, because when I was a little girl, I loved troll dolls. I had a troll doll on the end of my pencil. You know, people who knew me growing up know I loved troll dolls. Anyway, so I loved the Trolls movie. And it's funny because, you know, like when I showed this doll to this little girl, she goes, oh, Poppy. And I was like, actually, her name's Maddie, which I don't know if that's going to stay her name. That's the name that's on the box. I guess she'll let me know. Anyway, so I thought, yeah, of course, like all the kids know her as Poppy. Like she just saw the troll. She probably didn't see the color or whatever. She just saw a troll doll. So she's thinking Poppy, like the main character. But it's funny because I'm drawn to Maddie, and I don't even know Maddie's character. Like now I want to go watch the troll movies again. But in a way I kind of don't, because I feel like we have a special bond that I can't explain. Cause like when I saw her in the store, I was like, I can't explain to you how my inner child came to life. Oh man, that was right around the 13 mark. And I just came to life, and I couldn't explain it in any other way that something inside of me triggered. And then, you know, I watched that Arcturian, you know, that information. I posted that reading in one of my old posts, and if you're interested in it, I can find it for you. But I found this really great reading on YouTube that helps people figure out what their starseed is. And Papa just jumped on the roof or on the hood of the big camper and just scared the fuck out of me. I didn't know what it was. I saw something black lunging at me. I'm like, I forgot she was outside. And she's obviously feeling better that she can jump that high. Thank goddess. But yeah, I know I'm all over the place. It's just been so much. Like, I feel like I'm having all these revelations while I'm even, like, it's happening right now while I'm recording. Cause like it's all like flooding in right now. And I got her on Friday, but I just didn't feel like, I was so tired by the time I got home, and I knew I wanted to open her, you know, and bring her out. I put her on the altar in the box, and basically it sat there until today. Today's Wednesday, December 18th. So it's interesting to me how that works. But, anyway, I'm feeling the need to wrap it up, but I just wanted to say that all of this was meant to be, and all of this was meant to happen. And I was supposed to have this in front of you because we are going into a time like this planet has never seen. It is magical. It is magnificent. And even though we've been in this energy before, I just watched this great forecast from Stargirl, the Practical Witch. I think that's her name. I follow her. She's amazing. But her forecast, you know what? I'll find her forecast and I'll put it in here so you guys, because you really should watch it. It was so inspiring, and it was like, I was having all these aha moments, and I'm like, yes, 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 yes. I've been talking about this for 2 years. Like, yes, yes, it was fucking awesome. It's just so amazing to see so many starseeds like really waking up now, myself included. Like, all this time I'm like, oh, I'm a witch. I'm like, yeah, but I'm way more than that. And like, knowing that I'm from Arcturus, and then I'm Arcturian, and then I'm an Arcturian starseed has like changed my life. Like, I can't even explain to you. And now I'm starting to really understand it. And, you know, we are just really playful beings. We're very loving. We're really old and knowledgeable. Yes. But, we also we're just pure love, man. We just like, we want everyone to win. We want everyone to succeed. And, you know, going back and dredging up moments in my childhood to put in the book has been horrific and hard. And I rewrote a whole story that didn't technically happen, but it happened. It will explain itself more when the book comes out someday. It's such a beautiful scene. I don't want to give it away. But I've been writing with my ancestors that have passed over. They've been helping me and giving me really great insight to their characters and who they really were, who I saw them as, but like who they're showing me who they really were inside, or what they were thinking inside or feeling inside, which I always kind of knew anyway, but just really beautiful and intense. And one of the main themes I've been getting from Spirit was to let my inner child out, and to relive some of the stuff that happened, because there was so much horror in my childhood and so much pain and suffering, and having my father in, you know, spirit form coming through to explain like how things happened, or why things happened, or, you know, why I chose this family to be born into, you know, both lines of the ancestry going into my parents, you know what I mean? How much I am part of that too, how much we are all woven together, how I am here to be the one that breaks the cycle, you know, in my family and in my lineage on both sides, and my friends, and how my other family members are waking up and doing the same, and my other friends. It's like we're all, you know, and we're these web weavers. We're just like releasing it all through all of the webs of beautiful, like we're all connected, right? So, you know, I think finding out where you come from, your starseed, will really, really help you to identify. It's been helping me work through my past life issues, at least for me, because now I'm like, oh, well, this makes sense, or that makes sense, or, you know, why I feel like, you know, I'm kind of descended from royalty, because I am, like spiritual royalty. And it's funny because we are all one. And I don't want to say that, like, that's why it's so hard. It's going to be, if you read about the Arcturians, you'll understand. It's not an ego-based human mentality. It's more of a job. Like it's when I say royalty, you know, it doesn't communicate the same translation of the human muggle, you know, mind mentality thinking around that, because people think of royalty as fame and money and fortune. And it's like, no, as we're seeing with the royals now, with the royals, how they're changing in England, especially a lot of the royal families all over the world are having huge transformations. England is just more prevalent because it's in the news more, but I read more things about other countries as well. But it's, you know, watching this whole thing with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, it is huge. There's a reason why it's happening. Even, you know, there's an interesting thing going on with the monarchy and the Queen, and how things are being revealed. You know, it's like we're all like 2020. The best thing that Stargirl said that I loved was like, there's this part where she's like, you know, you guys, like, this is it. Like, you can either keep flowing with that old energy and keep, you know, living in this chaotic world that is literally falling apart. That's the Revelations. It's just, you know, when the Bible was written by man, they wanted you to be so fucking terrified of the end that you would do anything, give anything, that you would do anything to like feed the religion. You guys, it's been going on for so long, the programming. Us as starseeds, we're here to be like, it's okay. It's okay. You can believe in what you want to believe in. That's okay. But like, that's not the way it's really going to go down. We are eliminating the fear as much as possible, as that's why we're pushing for everyone to look within and heal themselves. Because if you heal yourself, if you look at everything as a whole, history, everything, like this dominance and culture and race, this divide between genders, and, you know, not allowing people to be gender fluid, or, you know, when someone is born a hermaphrodite, you know, isn't it their, you know, choice to live that way, or, you know, ask their parent, you know, like, maybe I just want this, you know, organ or this organ or whatever, you know, instead of like the parents choosing for them. We're seeing like how these kind of, you know what I mean? Like, and that's just like a whole other ball of wax, but you hear what I'm saying? It's like, we're literally we are in the age of Aquarius, right? Like, we've been in Capricorn for so long. So now we're in the age of Aquarius, where we're going to bring it back. That's why we're going to see a lot of things happen, why things are crumbling, why, you know, certain, you know, diagrams that we've been given, and these blueprints that we've been given to live our lives for centuries, we're seeing are false, and they don't belong to us, and they were a way to manipulate and control us and make money off of us and make us slaves. And, you know, now, you know, because you see a lot of people like myself who, you know, we live very humbly. I'm not always going to live like this. I know I'll have so much money I won't even know what to do with, and that's okay, because I'm going to just give it all and help as many people as I can. Like, I already have been like providing, like, you know, telling Spirit, I'm like, okay, cool, and I want to do this for this person and that person, and this is going to happen, and that's going to, like, I'm seeing this symphony of people that I have, you know, not collected, because that sounds a little dark, but, you know, that these beautiful energies and entities that I have met, and we have, you know, co-created these relationships together. And now I know that, you know, I am here to help uplift so many people that are already there. They just need a little bit of a financial push, just like I will, you know, and the books are going to do that for me. You know, I mean, all of my things that I've wanted to do, everything, all of my art things, like, I can see it now, and it's all because I allowed my inner child to be released. So at the end of this video, what I'm going to say is, so I saw her, and right next to her, now mind you, the toys were like stacked up really cool on this table, right? But there was only one of her, and there was only one of a Scooby Gang little miniature set. And I'm like, no fucking way, dude. Like, I love Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. Literally, my favorite episode of Supernatural is when they go into the Scooby-Doo cartoon. I've seen it so many times. I still like pee myself laughing. I fucking love Scooby-Doo. So I was like, oh my gosh. And I said to Adam, like, I love both of these. Whichever one you want to get me for my birthday or Christmas, I'm down for. And he's like, really? I'm like, I can't explain it, but I feel like I want toys this year. And he was like, okay. And so, but with her, I just couldn't stop thinking about her. And the Scooby-Doo, actually, it was funny. Oh, so that's what I said to him. And then we walked around, and then I go, I think I have to have her now. I go, what if she's not here or something? And I started to feel like kind of like this childish thing, like I had to have her. And I was so really scared that she wouldn't be there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, she's so cheap. Like, not cheap, honey, but like, you know, the price was so good. I was like, you know, I need to get this for myself. And so we walked around the store, and when I went back, I said, I got to go get the doll. So I go back to get her. And then I picked up the Scooby-Doo thing. And when I looked at it closely, their faces were so messed up. Like, I was like, what in the world? Fred's was awesome. Scooby's was awesome. But Shaggy's face was weird. Velma's face was weird. And Daphne's face was weird. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm like, it didn't look like my Scooby-Doo gang. You know what I mean? So I was like, this isn't meant for me. But I loved it because it inspired something magnificent in my book that I had been trying to figure out how to put it together, and then all of a sudden I was like, all these flashbacks of Scooby-Doo. I was like, holy fuck, oh my god, and it was like perfect. So I get her, I'm walking around the store, I'm holding her, I'm just loving on her, and all of a sudden, like, I felt my Reiki energies just start to go on it, and I said, yes, 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 please, 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 let's take off whatever energy is on her. I'm like, yeah, she's already vibing with me, she's mine. And then about, I don't know, 10 minutes of walking around the store, we're getting ready to check out, and I go, she's not mine. And Ed's like, what? And I go, she just whispered to put her back. And I said, I can't believe I have to put her back. And he goes, well, you don't have to put her back. And I was like, no, I'm like, we have bills to pay. I can't justify this right now. And he goes, you know what? It's your fucking birthday. If you want to get that for yourself. He's like, just get it. And I was like, no. I'm like, if she is here, I go, if it aligns and I am here on my birthday, and she is here, then I will know she is mine. I go, but instead, I go, I just charged her up with Reiki. This whole store is going to charge up with Reiki. So I did that, and I programmed her energy and my energy to just Reiki up and love up on the store. And then any person who went by and saw her, touched her, whatever, whoever she was meant for, I said, you know, if she's not meant to be mine, I'm okay with that. She gave me so much in such a short period of time that I was like, I'm okay with that. But the funny thing was, I started dreaming about her. I was thinking about her, and I said, I don't want to covet her. I don't want to covet her. She's not mine. She's not mine. You know, and then I said to Adam, like, I think I'm supposed to go back and get that doll. And he's like, what? And I go, if we end up staying here for my birthday, because we were going to try and go away if, you know, work happened, but it didn't. Ooh, I feel like it's going in and out of the light. So I'm like, either that means there's an energy here, or it means that my thing's about to fade. I can't tell. But anyway, do you see that? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, there's a lot of shit going on outside in the fairy forest right now. There's fucking birds everywhere. Holy shit. And Bubba's on the hood. Oh my gosh. See the magic. See the magic. They want me to bring the magic to you guys. You see it? Oh my gosh. So anyway, long story short, at the end of my birthday, which I'm going to post videos because it was fucking magical. There was so much magic. I cried so much. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can't stop saying enough how amazing and magical my birthday was. From the time I woke up until the time I put my head on my pillow. But we stopped at Grocery Outlet on the way home, and sure as shit, she was right there looking right at me. And I'm like, I'm getting her. I'm like, she's mine. And Sarah had left me a $20 bill and a card and was like, do not, like, this is for you. And we had still owed money for rent. We still owe money for rent now, but she's been really patient. And she's always so sweet. She's like, you know, I have savings, you know, she's like, you can't get to be my age and not like have a backup. She's like, just, you know, you see how it went on her? Oh, Maddie, look at how special she is. Look at the magic she's given us, you guys. There's so much magic. Oh my gosh. So basically, I'm feeling like I need to wrap it up. But she was there, and yeah, and today was the day, and there's just so much magic, and I want to share this magic with you. So I'm going to keep posting videos and talking about this coming energy. It's already here. Also, you guys, don't forget that it's winter solstice this weekend. And so this energy that we've been talking about from the full moon until solstice, like so 21st, 22nd, depending on where you live, this solstice energy, or the energy from that full moon to now, is when we're really, it's time to like rid ourselves of, like, to be done, so that we can walk into this new decade, this new year, to this new month, this just new energy. We can just walk into this new energy feeling our best selves and knowing that we are worth more than that, and we're not crazy, and we do have a mission, and we do have a purpose, and it's time to know which one yours is. Not just think about it or dream about it or talk about it or journal about it, but doing it every single day. All right. Well, Maddie and I, unless she changes her name, Maddie and I say thank you for stopping by and witnessing this and being a part of opening. Look at her. She's so cute. I can't take it. She's my new mascot. I needed one. You know, like I feel like I'm totally changing my altar right now, and it's becoming really, really magical, because I'm getting to the point where like some serious magic is happening in the book now. So I need to bring the magic to me, and the way for me to do that was to allow my inner child to be released and come forth and be creative and do the work that I was meant to do. We have to let our inner child always live. Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's so much happening around me, you guys. I wish you could see what I'm seeing. Let the inner child live. The dreams, the person, the being that you felt when you were a child, that's who you are. Let them come forth. Have a blessed everything, and I will talk to you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.